Today, we're set reviewing 30708, the Millennium Falcon polybag. Now, I've seen a lot of critics say that it's a small and worthless build, but we got her. And, yeah, let's get building. I have completed the baby Millennium Falcon. I believe this is how it looks, but, you know, I could always be wrong. Swishability test. Five out of 10. The little landing gears on the bottom. I didn't make you wait because this little pesky fella loves to take like 20 minutes because if you mess up, you have to readjust the whole thing. But I think I did good. And then next, set 75375, the Millennium Falcon. I mean, it's part of the Starship collection. I'm waiting for the Venator. Show you everything. So right here's a bit from like the movie. That's the Rise of Skywalker, I believe. Which I hate that movie because it sucks because it's prequels. My favorites are the sequels. Oh wait, no, that's sequels. My favorites are the prequels. My favorite thing is episode 3. Right here, it's like the side view. It's a Starship collection. And on the bottom, a lightsaber with I think it's the Rebel helmet. 2 more lightsabers. A B1 battle droid torso. I think that's it for secret Easter eggs. It might be like the Vader's. Oh, no, there's R2-D2's leg. Sorry, I love diving into details. Another R2-D2 leg. And that's actually it. So, I was surprised that there's not like a C-3PO head or whatever. But, so, I'm gonna build this. I've built this so far. The size difference. I might have to come back later in the day if I like stop midway through. But did I leave this out? Because it doesn't perfectly fit, but it would fit. But yeah, I'm building in the Starship Collection Millennium Falcon for 25 years of Lego Star Wars, which is also the anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, because it is 2025.
The 20th anniversary of Star Wars Revenge of the
Sith,
you
there's
idiot.
A dimple in it. If not, there's a dimple in the Jango Fett Starship. They tried to hide the dimple in the middle, but I think there's a dimple in this one in the middle. Yeah, you can see the little, who knows. I hope it's printed and not stickers. But we also get the 25 years of Lego Star Wars printed tile, or at least I think it is. So, yeah. So, I'm just gonna unbox it, then I'll build it. I won't build on camera, but I'll I'll show you the after, because this one is a poly bag. This one's a big set, Starship Collection, which I think I can make a mock out of this. Because back here, I have a little mock. Oh, yeah. Don't mind Rick the door technician. But it's a Republic base with 3 things. It had a door. I just took it off. Then I have a bunch of this stuff. I have a broken ATTE. Sorry. But yeah, this is my this is my review of the Polybag and Starship Collection Millennium Falcon. So when you open the Starship Collection Millennium Falcon, there are bags labeled 1 through 8, I believe. Hard for me to see. 1 through 8. Through 8, and then you get this little tentacle piece or whatever you want to call it. But once you get the instruction manual out, it looks like this, which it's very, very thick. When you open it, there's a thing for the builder. You get some facts about the Millennium Falcon and some on-screen time. Yeah. Which, this is the Millennium Falcon. I'm pretty sure that's George Lucas in episode 6. That is the life-size one. Yep. There's the scene of Han Solo being like, watch this, hit it, Chewie, or something like that. Then here's the complete set. Then you open up. Then there's a brick separator. There's pages labeled 1 through 179, and yeah, check in when I'm done building. So with the model complete, it took me about 6 hours of build time. A bunch of intricate details with the panels here. It was like repetitive here. You get the 25 years of Star Wars sign, which comes separate, but so finished here. Only about one gap that I'm not proud of. That one right there. As M&R Production would be very picky about the set, I personally think it's not that bad. You do get a 25 years of Star Wars sign, which, if you know anything about me, I'm gonna show off on my shelf. So far, this looks pretty cool. And yeah, here's a 25 years of Star Wars sign. It came separate, but I just decided to attach it. This plaque that I thought had a dimple in the middle ended up not having it. The stand itself is pretty cool. If you want to display it on, there's a little place to put your grill piece. This piece, I'm pretty sure you have to lock the middle onto a stud, which I think that's illegal, but you know. This is movable. Again, very high details. There are little like Easter eggs inside here. I believe one inside here, and then one inside on the other side. One on the inside over here. If I could, I would take it off, but I can't because it's all cased. Yeah, it falls over very easily, which is not great. The stand is pretty weak, but they got the whole entire falcon design really well. Ignore that. Did something go off? Nothing. Alright, good. So at the tail end, there's like this piece. So far, I would rate it, if you were to buy it, it's about $90 with the little build. So if you were to include that, it's about $90-ish. This alone is 85-ish. But yeah, you could use the box as like a trash can if you want to keep it, you can. But that's what I'm using it for, a trash can. The instruction manual, it's pretty cool. If you were to trade this in, this would be a major part of it. No minifigs, unfortunately. It would have been nice to get like a Han Solo or something. I might display like a stormtrooper on it or something. My Darth Vader. Might just like place my Darth Vader in it or on it. And I'll catch up with you after I do that. So with the Vader, which comes from my personal collection, and this Stormtrooper I got from Imperial Collects on Whatnot. That is a, I think from the Tantive 4 boarding. I don't know. It's the newer model of Stormtrooper. I don't have a Han Solo, unfortunately. But I do have a Darth Vader that has a red lightsaber. And I have my Stormtrooper, which, if you know anything about Stormtroopers, they're pretty cool, you know, except for the one that bonked his head on the door. But if I get the A-Class Venator, I would take the Rex from the... Microfighter. If they release the Venator, which I think they are, I would take the Rex from the Microfighter, do the same thing, and also take the Cody over here, or a 501st clone, maybe even 5s if I can get my hands on 5s. Then I would just do all of this. I know that they released a Cal Kestis, which, if you know me, I don't like Cal Kestis, because I think he's a... But with this, it took about 20 minutes. But with this, it took me 6 hours. Very intricate details, everything. You could see the greebling. But yeah, this will go perfect up on my shelf. This would be my first little collector series thing. I'm turning that into a Republic gunship. Alright, getting that done. Everything over here. I'm a big Lego fan, if you cannot tell. But this, that was the review of the Millennium Falcon of the Starship collection. I hope next thing I'm reviewing in Lego is the Justifier, which I really want for Christmas. This guy is going perfect on my shelf next to this. So, thank you guys for tuning in. See you next time. I'll give you an update on what my shelf looks like. Peace.